everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Teacher Kim here. So I got to thinking today about why do people decide to get into online teaching? So I've told my why before. My why was because I want to be a teacher. I am a teacher. I'm a certified teacher. But I wanted to be home with my family. So my why has to do with more selfish reasons. But let's say you want to get involved in online teaching. Maybe you think it's interesting. What are some questions you might have? I know one question is, what are the requirements? If you are working with a company, an online company, with students in China especially, other countries, you need a bachelor's degree. Does it have to be in education? No. Is that a plus? Well, yeah, of course. I mean, it's going to be a plus, but you don't have to have it in education. You do need to have some experience. With most companies, at least all the ones I work with, you need to have experience working with children. Does that mean you have to have been a classroom teacher? No. We all teach in some capacity. It could be at church. It could be in a classroom. It could be subbing. It could be, working with as a parent helper in your child's class, working with kids, one-on-one. It doesn't matter the experience, just that you have experience working with kids. You have to have a good computer. You have to have stable internet and headset. Very important. The reason you have the headset is two reasons. One, so you can hear the errors. Now, I have had dual earpieces, and now I have the single. For me, the single works better for two reasons. One, I can hear my children if they need me, and I can hear how loud I am. And two is that I have problems with my hearing, and so sometimes one ear will bother me, and so my headphone set I can switch. So I can take it off, switch it around, and I can still teach and hear and just switch ears. Now, I generally use it on this ear, even though this ear is my one that I'm harder of hearing in. I don't know exactly why I choose this ear, but it's the one I think I hear better out of, even though technically I know I don't. And anyway, so if you're looking to become a teacher online, after you have all the technical stuff covered, and by the way, yes, I do use ManyCam. It's a great program. Do you have to? Not at all. Not required. But I will say an internal webcam is never quite as good as an external webcam. And I can show you really quickly. Well, no, I can't actually. I can't switch cameras on here. But with my external webcam, I have a clear, brighter picture. I can change the brightness. And it's more zoomed in. I like a more zoomed in picture. I don't want everything out here showing. Personal preference. I want my face, my mouth to show so that students can understand me. That's personal preference. You can sit as far back. You can have yourself as small or as big as you want. So no, ManyCam is not required. There are other options if you do want to do something digital. OBS. If you're on a Mac, CamTwist. Not the point of this. The point of this is, what do you do? What else would you need to be prepared if you want to teach online? Or maybe, what kind of money can you think about making? So, as you know, I work multiple companies. I have upped my hours, but even part-time, working about 20 or so hours a week, I still was bringing home, before taxes, about $1,300 a month. Upping my hours to about 40 a week now, and I'm I'm bringing home before taxes about 2,500. So I'd say I make about 1,000 more, just upping my hours. And I don't quite work 40 a week. I usually work about 36, 37 hours, depending. Um, with online teaching, some companies book quicker than others. Some companies the parents book you, like VIPKid, GoGoKid, the parents choose you and they decide they want to book with you. Other companies like ITuturGroup, the company books you. There are pros and cons to both. So that's something you have to think about, depending on what company you want to go with, because that's something you need to ask yourself. What company is the best fit for you? Do you only want to work with children? Do you want to work with children and adults? Do you want to, what are you looking to gain through your teaching? Are you the type of person who wants the same thing consistently every single day? You want to go in and do the same thing over and over and over and over again? There are some companies that will work well for you with that. You'd have the same lessons all the time. Other companies, you're going to have a variety of lessons, a variety of ages. So those are things to think about. Are you better one-on-one? Are you better in a small group? The companies I work for, majority have one-on-one. iTutor does do some small groups, up to 1-on-6. There are other platforms. These are just a few of the platforms out there. There are dozens of different companies you could work for. Some of them have 1-to-4 ratio of classrooms. Some of them have 1-to-many. Even with the companies I work for, there are 1-to-many. So there's lots of different options. So the first thing I would say is do your research. Second thing is make sure you find a reputable company. Now, every company I work for, ITuturGroup, VIPKid, GoGoKid, even Cambly, excuse me, I have not gotten paid from Cambly yet because I have not worked with Cambly yet. GoGoKid I have not gotten paid, but I have friends who have. I have gotten paid repeatedly and on time with VIPKid and ITuturGroup. So you want reputable companies that will pay you. Are you needing pay once a month, once a week, bi-weekly? Those are things you need to think about. ITuturGroup, GoGoKid, they only pay once a month. VIPKid has options for once a month, bi-weekly, and weekly now. They actually have weekly pay. Do you want your pay to go into your bank account? Do you want it to go into a PayPal account? GoGoKid does PayPal accounts. Cambly does PayPal accounts. iTutor will deposit in whatever account you want. It needs to be a personal account. But you can also think about international wire fees. There are fees if you're transferring money in from an international company like ITuturGroup, where VIPKid transfers their money from an American office. ITuturGroup transfers it from their Beijing office. So there's so many things to consider. So what I would tell you if you want to get into online teaching is do your research. Ask questions. Ask me. I work for all of them. I can tell you different facts about each one, what will help you with each one. Ask questions. If there's a question that you want to know, ask. The only thing I cannot tell you is how much you would make per class or per hour. I can't discuss the pay with you. I can't tell you for certain how much they will offer you. Each company offers different. What I can tell you is there's a range. They're all very close to the range, at least the ones I work for. I'm talking about in particular GoGoKid, VIPKid, and ITuturGroup. They are very close pay-wise to each other. There's different bonuses, different things, but that's up to the contract. So I can't say specifically, but I can tell you that you put in the work, you get paid. Just like any job. Obviously, they do not take taxes out, so you need to consider that. They um, do not offer sick time. They do not offer vacation days. So those are things you need to think about. If you're going to take off, you have to work extra to make up the difference if that's what you need to do. I went into this knowing that I wanted to work to support my family. Well, not to be the sole provider. I'm not. My husband is the provider, and we work together. We're a team. But I went into this knowing that I needed to make money to help my family. Some people go in this as a fun side gig just to make extra money, spending money, extra bill money, travel money. So the most important thing is, if you decide to go into online teaching, is know your why. Why are you wanting to go into online teaching? And then do your research. As I said before, if you have questions, I apologize if this was kind of rambly. I had a lot of things on my mind. Still do. I'm a very busy mama, and I have a lot of things that I am constantly thinking and worrying about. But please ask. If you have questions, ask me. Ask me. I will answer any questions I'm able to. Below this video is my referral links, my email address. Hit me up. Email me. That is, I check my email periodically throughout the day and night if I'm working nights, like tonight I'm working nights. Ask questions. I will do my best to answer them to the best of my ability. And if I don't know the answer, I will try my best to find it out for you. So, why teach online? That's up to you. But how? Well, I can help you there. All right. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and hit me up if you have some questions. I'll see you soon. Bye.